Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be testing out a key tracker by GlocalMe, and these come in handy because they're so small you could hide them in places, and they also come in handy if you want to put them on a key so you can find one of your keys easily. As you guys know, I have a lot of vehicles. I would have tons of these and it just wouldn't make sense to buy that many of them. But if you're trying to keep track of certain things or certain vehicles that you think might get stolen, it does come in handy. So let's open this box, hook this up to the phone, and we're gonna see how good this thing works. Also, if you're interested in one of these GPS trackers, I will be putting a link in the description. It's just an extra reassurance in that peace of mind. Just in case something happens to your car, you'll be able to track it. The key tracker out of the box, and it actually comes in this really cool case right here. It almost seems like it would be waterproof, and you probably could use it for something else. This thing isn't that big, so we are going to power this on. It has a little USB port on the bottom. It also has this little strap right here, Velcro strap, so you could strap it places, and we're going to actually see how accurate this thing is. Another cool feature is with the support of cloud SIM technology, the physical SIM card free GlocalMe key tracker supports the 4G networks of over 350 operators around the world, covering 200 countries and regions to provide services. That means emergency Wi-Fi on this can be activated, and you could use it for free internet access around the world in case of an emergency, which is awesome because if you put this in your backpack and you go hiking, I haven't used it all over the world, but it's using GPS, and a lot of carriers, you should be able to get on the internet and do whatever you need to do. The first thing I need to download is the GlocalMe app. It's right there. We're going to install it. Now I'm going to open it, and you can continue as a guest. I'm going to set up an email. After you put in your email and password, you just need to come down to whichever country you're in. This is a global tracker. So if you think somebody's gonna steal your car and take it to Africa or wherever else they take cars, but we're going to click United States, sign up. What I need to do is select Key Connect, and I need to flip this over to scan the QR code on the back right here. It's really easy. Bam. After scanning the QR code, it now has the key tracker linked to my account. It uses GPS tracking and it gets it very close. So this is exactly where my house is. It's kind of hard to tell if it's using the phone's GPS or if it's using the tracker's GPS. If you're that close and you hide this in a car, this you're gonna definitely be able to figure out which house it's at and where it's at. It's like it's showing me in the garage right now. Like that's how accurate it is on GPS. Like there's the house, this is the garage. Like it knows which stall I'm in the garage. Like let's go take this over and see. All right, decided to come way out here. I didn't bring my phone. I'm gonna put this tracker on the 12 acres and see if the GPS signal actually is as good as I think it is. So we're out here. Man, the road going out here is overgrown. Haven't been out here in a long time. You can kind of see the tracks. All right, I'm just gonna set this on our berm where we shoot stuff. Okay, now I'm back home. Let's see if this pulls up in a different location. My phone's been at home the whole time. Where are you at? Come on. Is that it? Yeah. That's it right there. That's crazy. It's in the middle of nowhere right now. And it's using GPS. And it doesn't even have like a huge antenna or anything. So, I mean, this would be great if you just had it with you. And like if somebody was trying to find you, if you like went hiking and somebody had this, if you got lost, they'd probably be able to find you via GPS with that thing. So I'm gonna go grab it. And what I wanna use it for is to track cars, because as we know, a lot of people steal Hellcats and other cars. It doesn't really matter what it is, but it makes sense to hide them in a car, and most of the time the power on them lasts a long time. So you could hide it in a place that you can get it back out of. That one seems like it's pretty waterproof, and I'm guessing that's why they give you this case right here. I'm guessing this case is waterproof, so then you can just leave it in the case, and then you don't have to worry about anything happening to it. If it's in the elements, this case will protect it for the most part. I now have the tracker right here, and as you can see, it's in the case. It's a little bit bigger in the case, not much, but where you can hide these, and it depends if you're going to continuously charge them. There's a few good places, and there's a few good places that are really difficult to get to when the car's together. So if you want to run a cord to it, you can do that. But the first place is the frame rails. You can get to the frame rails from the front as long as your bumper support unbolts and the spot weld's already undone. But you can put this, or you can put it in through here, either way, but then you have to remove this piece of tape, and it kind of sucks. You can put that in the frame rail. You can use a magnet and stick it on the inside, and then you could run a cable through the frame rail and then plug it in so it has power, so it continuously charges. That is one good spot to put this, and a lot of people are not going to find that in the amount of time it's going to take for you to find the car again. So I would recommend doing the frame rail one. Also, there's plenty of places on the interior you can put these inside of modules. So if you pull, it's pretty thin. If you pull apart the body control module, you can actually stick this inside the body control module, or you can put it inside the HVAC system. So there's quite a few spots. If you take your blower motor out, you can actually push this in here, or there's a cover right here, but you have to remove your dash support. You unscrew all these screws, you can stick that in there. You can also stick it in here with a magnet, so it's stuck to the top of this. You want to put it anywhere that it's going to be difficult to find without them trying to cut the car up. So by the time they have time to get to these spots to cut it up, you've already found the car. So like this, I could stick it in there and it holds itself up. You could also just stick it in the bottom and then you're able to get to it, or you could run a cable to it. There's also a spot under here that you can stick it in. So I don't want to remove the carpet. To do that, you can stick it in any of the doors when they don't have door panels on it, or you can stick them with a piece of tape to the back of the door panel. So if you want to do it in here, or you can actually stick it inside the door and just have it sitting there. And then you can also get to it through this access hole to pull it out and charge it. But that's kind of a pain because I'm not exactly sure how long the charge lasts on these. I'm guessing it lasts probably for a month because I doubt it uses very much energy. Another way you could hide these is in the pillars. So I have the pillar trim in, but where the seatbelt goes, there's foam. And all you have to do is put this behind the seatbelt and then foam it in. So then you could foam that in, and you could put multiple trackers in a car. Really get to them very easily, so they'd have to pull the whole headliner down. There's plenty of places to actually stick it in behind the frame, and then it's not going to be found that easy. Now I'm going to make these very nervous because there's so many places that you can hide these trackers, and they're not very expensive. And it's really nice to have these because then you don't have to worry about, actually, you're still gonna have to worry about thieves stealing your car, but you'll be able to find it with pinpoint accuracy. It knew exactly which spot I was in the garage in my house. And then in the middle of nowhere on the 12 acres, it knew exactly where it was in that spot. So it doesn't matter where they're going to take your car on this planet. This is a global tracker. So you'll be able to find at least this tracker if you find it fast enough. So yeah, there's plenty of spots. I would recommend definitely at least hiding one of these somewhere just for that reassurance. There's a bunch of other stuff that you can do to prevent thieves from stealing these Hellcats or any car. The one big thing about Hellcats is the neutral safety, or most Dodge products. So this neutral safety is literally just a cable. So the cable's right here. Right now I have it just laying there, but you can mount this cable anywhere. It doesn't have to be mounted here. I'm guessing when Dodge builds the cars, they're required to put it right in a spot somewhere at a certain distance. So they put them right here. But you can mount this in the engine bay and mount it somewhere that you know where it goes or where it is. And then that would also stop people from being able to repo your car because they couldn't get in here and find this to unlock the transmission. They could put all four wheels on a dolly, but besides that, this is the best way. Moving this cable somewhere. I'm probably going to put this somewhere, and I'm not going to say where it's going to be, but I'm going to make it so I know where it's at so I can get to it, because if I ever need to put the tranny in neutral, you need this cable. And that's how thieves steal these cars. They put them in neutral so fast, they just come in here, bam, it's in neutral, and then they just push them home. Another thing is you can move the OBD2 port somewhere. So then, I mean, your dealership will hate you, or anybody that works on the car will hate you, but then the OBD2 port, they can't make a key without it. So then it's one of those things, you're just trying to make it more difficult. I know there's those plates that you can put over the neutral safety switch, but anybody that has a set of anti-theft torques or the safety torques can get those off in about, I'd say, 2 minutes, and then your car's in neutral. So if you just move that cable, I would definitely recommend a GPS tracker, definitely a global tracker if you have something more high-end like a Bentley or something like that, because it seems like a lot of those cars are headed overseas to Russia, Africa, and countries like that. They get stolen here and then they end up there, and it's just one of those things. You're just trying to prevent that from happening, but you want to be able to track it as well. Big shout out to GlocalMe, because now I have pinpoint accuracy with this GPS world tracker, and I'm going to be hiding this somewhere in the blue Hellcat Magnum as well as the red Hellcat Magnum. So now, by the time the thieves find this, I will have well found them. And I'm going to end the video here. If you have any questions, put a question in the comments below. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, like and subscribe. And as always, see you guys next time.